highway carried me for miles, past cities made of steel and stone. But every mile my tires rolled on just made me miss the place called home. The water tower still stands proudly, watching over fields of green. Maple Street looks just like yesterday, just smaller than my dreams. The barber shop still opens early, Miss Sandy waves from number 3. The church bell rings on Sunday morning, just like it remembered me. Then I saw that little porch again, wrapped in roses climbing high. A lantern glowed against the twilight, like it never said goodbye. The lantern still burns on Maple Street, where 2 young hearts first learned to dream. Every golden light upon that porch still shines inside. That little flame still leads me home, back to where love found my heart. I walk beside the old brick sidewalk, past the diner where we'd meet, sharing pie and endless laughter under summer's gentle heat. Your name was carved inside the oak tree, growing stronger every year. Even now its branches whisper words I still can hear. The little bridge beside the river still reflects the evening sky. I remembered our first slow dance, fireflies drifting by. We believed forever waited just beyond the county line. Funny how forever stayed here while I chased another life. The lantern still burns on Maple Street, where 2 young hearts first learned to dream. Every golden light upon that porch still shines inside of me. Though the years have come and gone, and time has carried us apart, There you stood with silver hair. Your smile hadn't lost its magic. Time had only placed it there. We didn't need 1,000 words, just one look told the truth. Some loves never really leave, they simply wait for you. We sat beneath that faithful lantern, watching the evening slowly fall, talking about forgotten summers like we never left at all. The stars appeared above Maple, quiet as an answered prayer. Somewhere in that peaceful silence, love was still waiting there. Life can lead us far from yesterday, across 1,000 winding roads, but every heart keeps one true compass, pointing where real love still grows. Home isn't only where you're living, or the house beneath the sky. Home is every faithful memory that never truly says goodbye. The lantern still burns on Maple Street, lighting every memory, like a promise through the darkest night.
There's a road that winds through memories, past the fields where children played. Every fence and every front porch still remembers every name. The courthouse clock keeps faithful time, the old cafe still pours its brew. The barber tells the same old stories, and somehow they all feel new. The church bell rings each Sunday morning, rolling softly through the hills. Grandma's roses bloom each springtime by the white fence standing still. Neighbors wave from weathered porches, just like they have all these years. This little town has held our laughter and gently caught our tears. Forever in this old town, where every heart belongs, where love is built with honest hands, and life becomes a song. Though the world keeps turning faster, these memories still surround. I'll always find my heart forever in this old town. We carved our dreams beneath the oak tree, danced at Johnson's dance hall lights, shared our first kiss by the water tower on a warm July night. Coffee at Miss Emma's cafe started friendships that still remain. Every hello became a blessing, every goodbye came with see you again. The harvest moon still fills the valley, golden fields stretch far and wide. The old red barn stands proud and faithful, like a friend through every tide. Every season brought new stories, every year another song. Time kept moving down the highway, but our hearts stayed here all along. Forever in this old town, where tomorrow meets yesterday, where little acts of kindness never fade away. Every porch light still shines brightly, every child still dreams out loud. Home has always worn a smile, forever in this old town. Now the children have grown older, and they're raising families too, teaching little hands the values that our parents always knew. Work with honor, love with patience, leave each place better than found. Measure wealth by faithful friendships, not the dollars that amount. One day when my road is ending and the sunset greets my soul, lay me near the old church hillside where the peaceful breezes blow. Plant a maple by my headstone, watch its branches reach the sky, so future generations know that love never truly dies. Inside old picture frames, they're living in the hearts we touched and every soul we came to know. A town becomes a family when love is freely shared, and every generation leaves another blessing there. Every sunrise shines. If my story's ever told, let these simple words be found. I was rich beyond all measure, forever in this old town. Forever in this old town, where love will always stay. Forever in this old town, where home never fades away. The evening settles on Main Street as porch lights softly glow. The courthouse clock strikes one more hour while the river gently flows. The saxophone sings one last melody, the khluy answers through the pines. The fiddle smiles, the pedal steel sighs, and the stars begin to shine. The old town falls peacefully asleep, wrapped beneath heaven's gentle light. Its stories live on in every heart, its songs carried by the wind. Because some places are more than maps, they're family, their memories, their faith, their love. And they'll live forever
children.
When the evening settles softly and the sun slips down the hill, I sit beneath the old front porch where everything grows still. I watch the swallows heading home across the painted sky, and I wonder where their journey ends beyond this earthly life. Mama's quilt still warms my shoulders, Daddy's Bible rests nearby. Their voices live inside my memories, though many years have passed me by. Sometimes the wind feels like a whisper, sometimes the stars seem bright enough to make this old heart believe again in everlasting love. If heaven has country roads, I know where they'll lead me, past the fields of endless wildflowers, where every soul is free, where no tears ever fall and no goodbyes remain. I'll meet the ones I've always loved, if heaven has country roads. I picture little white churches standing on eternal hills, old front porches filled with laughter, every broken heart made still, children running through green meadows, old friends waving from the lane, every faithful dog comes running, calling every heart by name. The river sparkles in the distance, clearer than the morning dew. The angels sing like Sunday choirs, their voices pure and true. Somewhere beneath those endless skies, beyond tomorrow's dawn, the love we thought we'd lost forever has simply carried on. If heaven has country roads, there'll be no lonely miles. Every step will bring us closer to familiar smiling eyes. We'll gather round one big table where grace is always said, and every chair once left empty will be filled once again. Until that day I'll keep on living the way my parents taught, with honest work and open hands and kindness in my heart. I'll plant another row of roses, wave to every passing friend,
knowing every little blessing points toward the journey's end. When my own road reaches sunset, don't cry because I've gone. Just listen to the evening breeze and softly sing along. For every prayer we whispered here will find its way above, where faith becomes forever in the arms of perfect love. But love is stronger than the silence, and hope outshines the darkest day. Every faithful heart keeps walking, even when the road seems long, because the one who leads us onward has been with us all along. If heaven has country roads, save a place for me, where the porch lights never fade and love lives endlessly. We'll walk beneath forever's sunrise, hand in hand once more. Home will finally last forever, if heaven has country roads. If heaven has country roads, I know I'll find my way, where every goodbye becomes the sweetest hello someday. The stars awaken over the valley, the old oak sways in the breeze. A lonely saxophone gently lingers, while the khluy whispers through the trees. I watch the swallows heading home across the painted sky, and I wonder where their journey ends beyond this earthly life. And Mama's quilt still warms my shoulders, Daddy's Bible read.
There's a little corner cafe where Maple Street begins. The screen door sings a welcome every time you wander in. The coffee pot keeps smiling, never seems to rest. Miss Emma knows your story before you confess. She'll pour another cup without a word to say. She somehow reads your heart by the look upon your face. The old clock ticks above us, slow as country time. Every morning starts with coffee, every memory with a smile. Coffee at Miss Emma's Cafe, where strangers become friends. Every cup is poured with kindness, every story never ends. Laughter rises with the sunrise, hope is served with life tastes a little sweeter at Miss Emma's Cafe. Farmers gather near the window, talking about the coming rain. The mailman stops for breakfast before he starts again. The sheriff tells old stories, the preacher shares a prayer. Nobody ever hurries, there's always time to care. The young sweethearts steal a corner, sharing dreams and pie. Veterans trade old memories, watching years drift by. Children press their noses against the homemade pie display. Growing up one morning at Miss Emma's Cafe. Coffee at Miss Emma's Cafe, where every chair belongs. The jukebox softly plays those old familiar songs. The world outside keeps changing, but inside hearts remain. Love is always brewing at Miss Emma's Cafe. Now Miss Emma's hair is silver, but her smile remains the same. She still remembers birthdays, every face and every name. Her granddaughter pours the coffee just the way she always did, learning that the greatest recipes begin with how you live. There's a faded photo hanging near the old cash register, a picture of the cafe on the day it first appeared. Looking close, you'll find our parents laughing in the back. Without this little cafe, we never would have met. It's measured by the moments when someone truly hears. One warm cup, one friendly smile, one conversation shared can change a lonely morning into a life that's cared for. Coffee at Miss Emma's Cafe still warms this old hometown, where every hello matters and no one's left alone. When tomorrow calls me heaven, if cafes bloom above, save me one more cup of coffee where kindness fills every mug. Coffee at Miss Emma's Cafe, where memories never fade. Coffee at Miss Emma's Cafe, where love is homemade. The morning sun shines through the windows, lighting every wooden chair. A lonely saxophone softly lingers while the khluy drifts upon the air. The old coffee pot keeps singing, the screen door rings once more, and somewhere Miss Emma smiles. There's always room for one more friend.
Miss Emma's Cafe. There's a little corner cafe where Maple Street begins. The screen door sings a welcome every time you wander in. The coffee pot keeps smiling, never seems to rest. Miss Emma knows your story before you confess. She'll pour another cup.
The maple leaves have turned to amber. Summer's laughter slipped away. Morning frost now paints the pasture as another autumn stays. Your old coat hangs beside the doorway. Your favorite hat rests on the chair. Every room still keeps a silence that tells me you were there. The old porch swing still rocks at sunset, though no one's sitting there but me. I still pour 2 cups every morning, like we always used to be. The neighbors say that time brings healing, and perhaps they're partly right. But love doesn't leave with someone, it simply changes into light. The wind still whispers your name across these fields of golden grain. Every season softly carries echoes of our yesterdays. Though your footsteps faded homeward beyond where earthly roads remain, my heart still hears your gentle voice. The wind still whispers your name. Spring returns with bloom and dogwoods. The robins build beside the barn. The roses that you planted years ago still greet each brand new dawn. I kneel beside the little garden, pulling weeds the way you taught. Every blossom seems to thank you for the love your hands once brought.
calls again. Though heaven's gate has welcomed you, and angels know your face, your love still finds me every day. The wind still whispers your name. Winter lays a quiet blanket across the hills we loved so well. Smoke rises from the old stone chimney, just like the stories we would tell. The grandchildren gather by the fire, asking how we first began. I tell them love is more than moments. It's the gift of giving all you can. When I walk the old dirt pathway leading to the churchyard gate, I leave a single white rose blooming, not to mourn but celebrate. Because every life that's lived with kindness never truly disappears. It keeps blooming in the hearts of everyone it held so dear. The wind still whispers your name across these fields of golden grain. Every season softly carries echoes of our
Morning sunlight kissed the valley, rolling softly through the pines. Golden dew upon the pasture, like little diamonds left behind. The rooster sang before the daylight, coffee warmed the kitchen air. Mama hummed an old-time gospel, while Daddy bowed in prayer. Biscuits baked inside the oven, sweet jam waiting on the table. Grandma smiled through open windows, watching horses leave the stable. Children laughed across the front yard, Sunday clothes all neat and clean. Every little moment painted what forever really means. Sunday morning in Tennessee, where heaven feels so close to me. Church bells echo through the valley
like amazing grace on the breeze. Every smile and every prayer, every heart beats peacefully. Life is richer than gold could be on Sunday morning in Tennessee.
The little white church stood waiting on the hillside, dressed in light. It's where the doors were always open, welcoming every soul inside.
Neighbors greeted one another like no stranger had ever been. Hands were shaken, hugs were shared. Love began where faith had always lived.
The choir lifted old hymns higher, voices filled the wooden room.
Children learned the songs their parents had been singing since their youth.
The preacher spoke of hope and kindness,
of forgiving and believing too. Those simple words became the compass that carried our family through. Sunday morning in Tennessee still lives inside my memory.
the old piano softly echoes,
while the fiddle gently sings. Faith was never just a sermon, it was found in how we lived. God was present in the smallest things. On Sunday morning in Tennessee,
now my own grandchildren gather around the table every spring. They ask me why these mornings still mean everything.
I tell them it's not only church bells or the sunrise through the trees. It's learning how to love your neighbor and living with humility.
The old family Bible rests
Where Grandpa placed it years ago,
its pages worn from faithful hands.
its wisdom still continues to grow.
Though many roads
Have called us outward, one tradition still remains.
every Sunday
Brings us home again, just as it always came. Sunday morning in Tennessee still calls my heart so tenderly. From the porch to the little church, every memory sets me free. When my journey here is over and the Lord welcomes me, may I wake so softly.
The lanterns glowed on weathered rafters, Saturday beneath July. Old friends filled the wooden dance floor while laughter drifted through the night. Mr. Johnson tuned his old guitar, the fiddle found its place. Every table held familiar smiles, every heart wore home on its face. You walked in wearing faded blue, the dress I loved for years. Your smile could still outshine the candles, just as it had through all the years. You reach your hand toward mine again, like every Saturday before. Neither one of us could ever know what waited beyond that door. The last song at Johnson's dance hall was the sweetest one of all. We held each other close that night as the stars watched from above. If forever could choose one memory, it would never let this fall. Love kept dancing in our hearts through the last song at Johnson's dance hall. The old jukebox rested quietly while the band played soft and slow. Couples turned like autumn leaves, moving with the gentle flow. The wooden floor remembered footsteps from every year gone by. Each board carried echoes of dreams that never died. You whispered, promise me one thing, no matter where life goes. Keep this dance inside your heart, where only true love grows. I smiled and kissed your forehead as a chorus filled the air. That simple promise followed us everywhere. The last song at Johnson's dance hall still echoes through my soul. Every note became tomorrow, every melody made us whole. The music slowly faded, but our love kept standing tall. Forever found its rhythm at Johnson's dance hall. The very next dawn brought a letter calling me far away. Duty opened another chapter, neither heart could delay. You stood beside the old bus station, holding back the tears. That final dance became our courage through the passing years. When I finally made it home, the town had changed somehow. The dance hall wore fresh weathered paint, but still welcomed every crowd. Mr. Johnson smiled and nodded, pointing toward the floor. He said some songs never truly end, they just become something more. Finger picked acoustic guitar softly introduces the chorus. Before warm piano chords rise beneath it, the tenor saxophone carries the melody with deep emotion, answered by the airy voice of the Khmer khluy. floating like a summer breeze through the open dance hall windows. The fiddle and pedal steel guitar intertwine with graceful harmonies, recreating the feeling of two lovers sharing one unforgettable final dance. Life keeps turning like old records, every season spins its tune. Some songs end before we're ready, others live beyond the moon. Love isn't measured by the number of dances left to share. It's measured by the memories two faithful hearts still wear. The last song at Johnson's dance hall still plays inside my mind. Every lantern, every heartbeat frozen gently in that time. When heaven opens wide someday and the angels call us home, save one more dance beneath the stars where we'll never dance alone. The last song was never really the last, it became forever. The lanterns slowly lose their glow, the old dance floor rests tonight. A lonely saxophone softly fades while the khluy carries one last sigh. The fiddle whispers through the silence, the pedal steel gently cries. Some dances never truly end. They simply wait for the next time two hearts meet again at Johnson's dance hall. Left this little town at 18 with a suitcase full of dreams, chasing bright city lights that shimmered far beyond familiar streams. Mama cried beside the mailbox. Daddy smiled and shook my hand. He said, son, no matter where you wander, you'll always know this land. The gravel road grew small behind me as the highway stretched ahead. I thought the world held all the answers, waiting where ambition led. But every mountain that I climbed and every place I'd ever been only made me hear the whisper, come on home again. Back roads lead me home again, where my story first began. Past the old white church and river, through the fields of gold
life may lead. Back roads lead me home again. The old red barn still greets the sunrise, standing proud against the sky. The water tower guards the valley, just as faithful as July. Mrs. Parker waves from her front porch like I never went away. Around here, time moves a little slower, and love is built to stay. The diner still serves fresh pie on Fridays, coffee poured without a rush. The barber laughs at all my stories like we've never lost in touch. Children ride their bikes on Maple, dogs still sleep beneath the trees. Even the wind remembers every childhood dream of mine. Back roads lead me home again, to the porch where I belong, where every neighbor knows my first name, and every sunset sings a song. The miles may change the road ahead, but never who I am. My heart keeps finding its direction. Back roads lead me home again. Now my own son's behind the wheel, chasing dreams beyond these hills. I see myself inside his eyes, the same young restless will. Before he left, I hugged him close and smiled just like my dad. I said, go find the life you're dreaming, but remember what you have, because the strongest roots grow deepest, even when the branches roam. Every journey teaches something, but love will call you home. He nodded with a quiet smile as the evening sky turned cold. I knew someday these country roads would bring him back once more. Back roads lead me home again, where my story first began. Past the old white church and river, through the fields of golden grain. The last sunlight slips behind the hills as the fields begin to glow. A lonely saxophone softly rises far beyond familiar streams. Mama cried beside the mailbox. Daddy smiled and shook my hand. He said, son, no matter where you wander, you'll always know this land. The gravel road grew small behind me as the highway stretched ahead. I thought
left this little town at 18 with a suitcase full of dreams, chasing bright city lights that shimmered far beyond familiar streams.
Mama cried beside the mailbox. Daddy smiled and shook my hand.
He said, son, no matter where you wander, you'll always know this land. The gravel road grew small behind me as the highway stretched ahead.
I thought the world held all the answers, waiting where ambition led.
But every mountain that I climbed and every place I'd ever been
only made me hear the whisper, come on home again.
back roads lead me home again, where my story first began. Past the old white church and river,
Through the fields of golden grain, every mile feels like a memory.
every turn calls out my name. No matter where this life may lead,
Back roads lead me home again.
the old red barn still greets the sunrise, standing proud against the sky.
The water tower guards the valley, just as faithful as July.
Mrs. Parker waves from her front porch
Like I never went away.
around here. Time moves a little slower,
And love is built to stay.
the diner still serves fresh
Pie on Fridays, coffee poured without a rush.
the
Barber laughs at all my stories, like we've never lost in touch.
children ride their bikes on Maple, dogs still sleep
trees. Even the wind remembers every childhood dream of mine. Back roads lead me home again,
to the porch where I belong,
where every neighbor knows my first name,
and every sunset sings a song.
the miles may change the road ahead,
But never who I am.
my heart keeps finding its direction.
Back
Roads lead me home again.
Now my own son's behind the wheel,
Chasing dreams beyond these hills.
I see myself inside his eyes.
The same young restless will,
Before he left, I hugged him close.
and smiled just like my dad.
I said, go find the life you're dreaming,
But remember what you have, because the strongest roots grow deepest.
even when the branches roam.
Every journey teaches something,
But love will call you home.
he nodded with a quiet smile.
As the evening sky turned gold,
I knew someday these country roads would bring him back once more.
home isn't just an old address,
Or the house where you were raised,
it's every lesson,
every kindness,
every prayer your family prayed,
it's the sound of church bells ringing,
the smell of rain on country ground.
it's knowing someone leaves the porch light on whenever you're around. Back roads lead me home again, where love has always been.
Through every joy and every sorrow,
I choose these roads again. When my final journey finds me,
and the evening sky grows bright,
may heaven's golden country highway lead me home in perfect light.
back
Roads lead me home again,
to the arms that never changed,
to the life that shaped my soul.
The old white fence still stands beside us, weathered by the sun and rain.
Every post holds years of laughter, every knot recalls our names.
You planted roses on our first spring,
with gentle hands and hopeful eyes.
you said love blooms when
Someone tends it, and smiled beneath the April sky.
the farmhouse wrapped us
In its kindness, front porch swing and creaking floor,
coffee brewing
every morning, like a promise at the door.
We didn't need a grand tomorrow,
Just these fields beneath the blue, every blossom seemed whisper, I was planted here by you. Roses along the white fence, blooming through the passing years, holding all our dreams together, watered by our joy and tears. Though our hair has turned to silver, their fragrance still remains, just like the love we planted along the old white fence.
Summer evenings found us sitting,
watching swallows cross the sky.
you'd reach over
For my weathered hand, without a reason why. The grandchildren chased butterflies, laughing through the garden gate. Their little footsteps filled the silence, turning moments into fate. Every birthday came with roses, cut fresh from the garden road. Not because you had forgotten, but because you always knew the smallest gifts can last forever when they're given from the heart. Love was never in the flowers, it was how they'd always start. Roses along the white fence, blooming through the passing years, standing strong through every season, growing brighter through the tears. Spring may come and autumn leave, winter winds may softly blow, but faithful love keeps blooming where the sweetest roses grow. Now the porch swing moves more slowly, and these hands have aged with time. Still the morning sun finds beauty in every wrinkle next to mine. You still hum those old love songs while watering every rose, the same melody you sang to me when our story first was told. Neighbors often slow their driving just to see the garden bloom. They say the roses shine much brighter than anywhere in town. I simply smile because I know what those blossoms truly mean. They're living proof that faithful love can outlast every season. Every flower has its season, every sunset finds the night, but love keeps reaching toward tomorrow when two hearts hold on with faith. The greatest gardens aren't the ones the strangers stop to see. They're the ones we build together, with kindness patiently. Roses along the white fence still bloom beneath God's sky. Every petal tells a story that the years could never hide. When the last rose of the season falls upon the ground someday, its fragrance will keep reminding us true love never fades away. We'll meet again one morning where no blossom ever dies. Until then, our hearts keep blooming like roses through the years. The evening sun slips past the pasture, painting gold across the land. The porch light glows beside the doorway, just as it always has. A lonely saxophone gently lingers, the khluy whispers through.
It was harvest season in September, golden fields beneath the sky. An old Ford truck came rolling slowly, with dust clouds drifting high. Its paint was faded, blue and weathered. Its headlights had seen better days. But behind that worn-out steering wheel, you smiled my world away. You tipped your hat and waved politely, pulled beside the old feed store. I was carrying bags of groceries, you carried them to my porch. The whole town smiled without a word, like somehow everyone just knew. Sometimes forever finds your heart before it finds your view. Love rode in on an old pickup truck, covered in dust and country luck. No diamonds, no fancy roads, just honest hands and hearts of gold. From that first smile beneath the sun, our forever had begun. Life gave me more than I ever dreamed of. When love rode in on an old pickup truck, we spent our evenings chasing sunsets down those winding gravel roads, listening to the radio softly, singing songs we both still know. The windows down, the breeze was gentle, fireflies danced in summer air. The stars became our ceiling as we whispered little prayers. You carved our initials on the tailgate, laughing underneath the moon. You promised me no matter what, I'll always come back home to you. Those simple words became our compass through every joy and every storm. Love was never built on riches, just faithful hearts kept warm. Love rode in on an old pickup truck, covered in dust and country luck.
its engine quiet after years. The paint has faded even farther, like our photographs held dear. Our grandchildren climb inside it, pretending they're on country roads. They laugh the way we used to laugh when our dreams were still untold. Sometimes we drive it Sunday mornings, though it doesn't go too far, just enough to watch the sunrise shine across the old guitar. You still reach across the seat and gently take my hand. Some things never grow old when they're built on love instead. The world keeps chasing newer things, shiny dreams that quickly fade, but happiness was waiting for us on an old back road we made. Love isn't measured by what you own or the places that you've been. It's measured by the hand you hold when the day comes to an end. Love rode in on an old pickup truck, bringing heaven wrapped in simple love. Every sunrise, every mile, every tear and every smile. If I had one life to live again, I'd choose that dusty road back then, because every blessing in my heart rode in on an old pickup truck. Love rode in on an old pickup truck, still carrying us home after all these years. The barn doors stand wide open as the evening settles low. The old truck rests in quiet peace where wildflowers gently grow. A lonely saxophone sings softly, the khluy answers with the evening breeze. The stars appear above the fields, just as they always have. And I smile, because forever didn't arrive in a limousine. It rode in on an old pickup truck. It was harvest season in September, golden fields beneath the sky. An old Ford truck came rolling slowly, with dust clouds drifting high.
There's a weathered wooden building at the corner of Man and Pine, with a bell above the doorway that still rings like old church chimes. The windows where the morning sunshine, the porch has seen 1,000 years. Every board still tells a story to anyone who stops to hear. Mr. Carter stood behind the counter with silver hair and gentle eyes. He always knew just what we needed before we even reached inside. A sack of flour, nails and coffee, peppermints for us kids to claim. I walked through those familiar doors. The general store still knew my name. The general store still knows my name, like time has never gone away. Every smile and every handshake feels exactly like yesterday. Where neighbors gather, stories grow like fields beneath the summer rain. Some places never leave your heart. The general store still knows my name. Saturday mornings fill the sidewalks, farm trucks line the dusty street. Folks would stop to share the weather, talk about the coming wheat. Children laugh beside the soda fountain, dreaming of the county fair. Life was never measured by riches, only by the love we shared. Mama bought fresh homemade biscuits, Daddy found another tool. Old men gathered by the checkerboard, talking slow and keeping cool. Every goodbye meant see you Sunday. Every stranger became a friend. That little town kept teaching lessons money never could defend. The general store still knows my name, like every season stayed the same. The old screen door still sings its welcome, calling softly once again. The smell of cedar, leather boots, fresh baked pies and summer rain. Some memories never fade away. The general store still knows my name. Now the children of our children walk those wooden floors today. Mr. Carter's grandson owns a counter, greeting folks the same old way. The photographs still line the walls, county champions through the years. Wedding portraits, harvest festivals, laughter mixed with happy tears. The world outside keeps moving faster, cities reaching for the sky. But inside those weathered walls, no one ever walks on by. There's always coffee on the burner, always time to shake a hand. That's the kind of simple kindness that built this little land.
A gentle acoustic guitar introduces the melody before the piano adds warm country chords. The saxophone plays a rich, nostalgic solo, answered by the soft, airy voice of the Khmer khluy. The fiddle joins with graceful harmonies while the pedal steel guitar gently carries the chorus melody, creating the feeling of walking down Main Street on a peaceful Saturday afternoon.
The finest things aren't found in riches or the roads that strangers roam. They're found in little conversations that make a place feel like home. Every porch, every smiling face, every familiar hello are treasures time can never steal, no matter where we go. The general store still knows my name, and somehow I still know its heart. Every shelf holds little pieces of the life that shaped my soul. Though the years have carried me far beyond that county lane, I'll always find myself back home, where the general store still knows my name.
The old bell still rings, the coffee still brews, The stories still live, and the front porch still waits.
As the evening settles on Main Street, golden sunlight paints a town. The saxophone softly fades away while the khluy whispers through the pines. The old screen door gives one last gentle chime, welcoming another friend inside. Because some places never forget. In the general store still knows my name. The evening paints these rolling meadows with shades of amber, red, and gold. The front porch creaks beneath this old man, like it did when we were young.
Your rocking chair sits by the window. The quilt you made still warms the air, though years have gently passed between us. Every sunset finds you here.
The maple tree we planted together now reaches high into the sky.
Its branches dance just like your laughter whenever summer winds drift by.
The coffee cup beside me cools
as daylight slowly disappears. I smile because I know somehow every sunset finds you here. Every sunset finds you here in the colors heaven paints, in every breeze that softly whispers, calling gently through my name. Though I cannot hold your hand, your love still walks beside me near. The day may fade beyond the hills, but every sunset finds you here.
I still drive that old blue pickup down the roads we love to roam,
past the church and miller's pasture, past the little white farmhouse home.
The neighbors often stop to visit,
sharing stories through the years.
they always leave
'cause every sunset finds you here.
Your favorite roses bloom each springtime
Beside the porch, beneath the eaves, I still trim them every Sunday, gathering fallen autumn leaves.
Some folks say that time keeps healing,
but I found something even more.
love doesn't disappear
With goodbye, it simply changes form. Every sunset finds you here, in the songs the mockingbirds sing, in every golden field of wheat, in every quiet evening breeze. Though heaven called you home before me, I never truly walk alone. Every fading ray reminds me love still lives beyond the dawn.
Our grandchildren fill this old house
With laughter running down the hall,
They ask about the girl
in pictures, smiling by the harvest moon.
I tell them she was kind
And faithful, the bravest heart I've ever known. She taught us love is measured by the lives we leave behind.
Sometimes I swear I hear you humming
That old hymn we loved to sing, the same one played upon the piano every quiet Sunday evening.
I close my eyes
And breathe the silence as the stars begin to appear. The whole sky seems to whisper softly, I'm still here. Every sunset finds you here, in the colors heaven paints.
There's a white church on the hillside where the morning sun first shines. Its little bell has told the seasons for nearly all my life.
The paint is worn, the doors are weathered, the stained glass softly glows. Every prayer still fills the silence, like the gentle breeze that blows.
I can still see you that Sunday, walking slowly down the aisle. Your daddy held your trembling hand,
while heaven wore a smile. Every face was filled with blessings, every heart was standing still. The day forever found us in our little church on the hill.
our little church on the hill
Still keeps every promise living,
every bell still
softly rings for the love that heaven's given.
through every joy and every tear,
Through every season, every year, our faith became forever there in our little church on the hill.
we built a home beside the river, not far from those sacred doors. Sunday mornings found us singing the same old hymns we loved before.
Children filled the wooden pews, learning kindness, hope, and grace. Every prayer became a blessing, written gently on each face.
The old preacher grew much older, silver resting in his hair. Still he'd smile and shake our hands with the same familiar prayer.
He would always say, keep loving just the way the good Lord will. Those simple words still guide us from our little church on the hill.
Our little
Church on the hill still keeps every promise living, every bell still softly rings for the love that heaven's given.
through every
Joy and every tear, through every season, every year, our faith became forever there in our little church on the hill.
now our grandchildren come laughing,
Running barefoot through the grass,
they sit beside us
every Sunday, just like moments from the past.
the choir still sings Amazing Grace.
The windows catch the morning light,
Love keeps growing through generations,
like the dawn replacing night.
the old oak shades,
The quiet cemetery
where loved ones peacefully sleep.
Their stories live inside our hearts, their promises we keep.
Every flower blooming there
Speaks of hope beyond goodbye. Faith has always been the bridge between the earth and sky. winds rolled through our valley, faith became our guiding light. The vows we made before the altar still shine through every night. Our little church on the hill still stands through every season. Every bell reminds our hearts of everlasting reasons. When our earthly road is finished and heaven calls us home, may angels sing the very hymn we first heard long ago. Our little church still lives inside our hearts. Our little church, where forever truly starts. The sun slips slowly through the pine trees, casting gold across the stone. The old bell gently greets the evening, calling every traveler home. A lonely saxophone fades softly, while the khluy whispers through the breeze. And then somewhere high above the valley, heaven smiles upon our story. Our little church. The gravel road still winds forever past the fields of waving grain. The old red barn leans just a little, like it's waiting in the rain. Every fence still tells a story, every sunset paints the sky. Nothing here has lost its heartbeat, though the years have hurried by. There beside the rolling pasture, where our young dreams first took flight, stands the old oak, tall and faithful, watching every change in light. Its branches hold 1,000 seasons, its roots know every whispered vow. As I walk beneath its shadow, I never dreamed I'd see you now. We're dancing where the old oak grows, where our first love found its home. Every step brings back a memory, like the years have never gone. The wind still sings our favorite song, the stars still shine above. Some trees grow taller with the seasons, some hearts keep growing love. Your smile carried all the sunshine that I remembered from those days. Silver but your eyes still held the same. You reached out your weathered hand, like no time had slipped away, and the silence spoke more gently than words could ever say. An old radio from the barnyard played a slow, familiar tune. The fireflies became our candles underneath the rising moon. The whole world seemed to disappear, leaving only me and you, just two hearts that never stopped, believing love stays true. We're dancing where the old oak grows, where our first love found its home. Every step brings back a memory, like the years have never gone. The wind still sings our favorite song, and the stars still shine above. Some trees grow taller with the seasons, some hearts keep growing love. We remember county fairs, Sunday picnics by the stream, old front porches filled with laughter, building simple country dreams. Life had taken many highways, joy and sorrow, loss and grace, yet every road had slowly led us back to this familiar place. The oak had watched our youthful promises and watched us drift apart. Still it stood through every winter, guarding pieces of our hearts. Maybe love is like that old tree, standing faithful through it all, waiting for the perfect moment when two wandering hearts return. The years may leave their lines upon us, like the rings inside the tree. Every season tells a story of the people we become. Love isn't measured by perfection, nor by roads we couldn't choose. It's measured by the faithful hearts that never stop.